Garden Festival and also for the 1990 World Strength Athlete Championship. Now, there are 16 separate events in this competition, and even if, like me, you consider yourself a bit of a fitness fanatic and bigger and stronger than the average, I wouldn't recommend that you try any of them, because our competitors are real giants, some of the strongest men in the world. Now, there are 4 two-man teams competing for the Trebor Super Strength Trophy, so let's meet them.
I started lifting weights at the age of 19 after playing rugby all through school and then from a local club in Corby, and decided it wasn't quite for me, and I wanted to be involved in the power game.
I'm relatively inexperienced at the strongman stuff. This is my first big break, because most of the competitors are a lot older than I. I've been doing it a lot longer, so this is a great chance of me picking up some experience and starting off in my strongman bid.
The winter in Iceland is dark and cold, so we do a lot of powerlifting, train just in the gym, indoor, all the time, because we have the equipment and the will to do it. And there are no excuses because we have everything there.
When I'm doing powerlifting, I train usually 4 times a week, about 3 to 5 hours each time. Just when I'm doing this, a little bit of running, things like that.
I've been bank manager for 5 years, and I'm now full pro strength athlete. In the summer months, I live in a little village called Achtermochti, where I also do some little work in a part-time in a flower and antique shop.
I train about 5 days in a week, about 1.5 to 2 hours a day. And then on Saturdays is the day for the truck pull, each Saturday.
I've stopped powerlifting over the last 4 or 5 years and concentrated very hard on strongman competitions, where I've won 3 of the world's strongest men titles. And I probably will keep doing strongman until I'm 40, 45.
My hobbies are I really do like spending time with little kids and trying to steer them in the right direction and make sure that they don't take some of the wrong paths that maybe I've taken in the past.
Well, the man who's devised many of our tests and our referee for this week, the final arbiter, Jeff Capes.
Hi.
Jeff, they're really designed to test every sort of strength, aren't they?
Well, this is it. Firstly, we must remember it's a team competition. There's 2 men per team, and what they've got to do is help each other. The tests are really devised to test all parts of the body. It's not just a skill event, it's a strength event, it's an endurance event, so it will sort the men out from the boys.
Right, and the first event is one that's all about local muscular endurance. Jeff's got these 2 claymores here. Each of them weighs about 40 pounds, and our athletes have to hold them out horizontal and keep them horizontal as long as possible.
That's right.
Just to exaggerate the effect of dropping the arms, there's a silver salver complete with glass of wine on the tips of each pair of claymores. The moment the glass falls, the team is eliminated. The rules are very strict. Any bending of the top arm is forbidden. The big Americans looking relaxed. The Europeans looking good too. The Icelanders happy, but the Brits already the lightest pair in the competition, showing the strain. A quick check on how his partner's doing from Hjalti Arnesson. The Europeans still in good control. And now the British pair really under pressure, fighting to hold it. A quick look to see how the others are doing, and that won't be reassuring. And the British pair are the first eliminated. The Europeans now in trouble. Theirs goes, and immediately the Icelanders, who've been holding on, surrender. The Americans, having heard 3 crashes, know that they've won. Technique-wise, you seemed at one stage to sort of close the eyes and try and put yourself into some sort of trance. Does it help not to think about it?
Well, without a doubt, you've got to have mental concentration, and you transfer that through the motor pathway to the muscle and just lock in.
Do you try and think of other things, or do you concentrate on the sword, O.D.?
Yeah, I've been away from my girlfriend for a long time now. I've been thinking about her, so it relaxes me a little bit.
Would you think that physique-wise, you well suited to that event? I mean, the guys with the longer arms are going to have problems, aren't they?
I think we both got really long arms, but as you can see, O.D.'s really massive in the shoulder, and it's all the shoulder muscle that's helping you hold it up. And the other guys are a little bit smaller than we are, all the way across the shoulders. They have some really good events, though. They're really good in the legs, you know. They're going to be some strong kids.
So, an early lead for the Americans, 10-8, 6-4, the scoring in each event. The trample is the first individual event, and this beautiful old Gateshead vehicle weighs 16.5 tons. One member of each team has to pull it over 25 meters of track. The order has already been drawn, and the first to go, donning the harness, Brian Bell of Great Britain.
Keep driving, whatever you do. Right, are you ready?
Bell has never tried this event before, but he knows the start is crucial.
But once it's moving, it should keep rolling on, because it's metal to metal, and that's quite a slidey surface. Well, it's going to be all down the frontal thighs, I think. It's all legs. Oh, aye, the frontal thighs will really burn on this one.
Get ready. Okay, on your marks. Tell me when you're ready.
Okay.
You ready? Set.
And Bell gets that 16.5-ton vehicle moving smoothly, pulling now like a veteran, keeping his body as horizontal as possible and making good time. Change of surface there and a few slips, but for a first effort, that's a tremendous time for Brian Bell, 37.3 seconds. Bill Kazmaier next to go.
Are you ready? Get in position.
Yeah.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Set!
And the giant American makes no secret of his feelings after all that psyching up the event.
Now that's what I call power.
Well, ready to go again. This time, a thicker, stronger rope. And Kazmaier's completed his build-up.
You ready? Ready? Set!
And Kazmaier struggling with his footing and coming upright. He's got it moving well now, but did he come upright too early?
Now careful, careful, careful. Yes, break, break. All right, get it off him.
34 seconds into the lead, happy with it?
No, not at all. The terrain was real rough. I found myself coming up looking for places to put my feet, and I was too high. I just didn't stay down.
So you think you could probably have taken a couple of seconds off that?
No, half a second though. And we'll see what the other two boys do, but they may come down a half a second. They're real good pullers.
So 34 seconds now, the time to beat. Next to go, Hjalti Arnesson of Iceland. A little bit of psyching up from his teammates.
Yeah!
The Icelanders won this championship last year, and they know that their strong events are the explosive ones. This is one they desperately want to win. Arnesson showing great technique, getting almost horizontal. And keeping the power on, the rope never slackening.
Watch the wood, watch the wood.
A great pull, he's almost running across the finish line. And a fantastic time, 31.1 seconds. Well, you've got the best time I can tell you so far, 3 seconds better than Bill Kazmaier.
Oh, very good. I'm pleased. You know, sometimes we wonder. We train so hard all the winter, 3-4 hours maybe, 6 days a week, then when I really get into it, I think of stuff like my son, my family, and the people in Iceland were proud of us, so we won't let them down.
You ready?
Yeah. Another man who really fancied his chances in this event was Charlie van der Bosch for Europe. But immediately he struck trouble. He just couldn't get the thing started. Eventually, he gives up and protests to the referee that something's wrong, and it was discovered that the dead man's handle, the brake on the old lady, hadn't been fully released. He's allowed to go again, but just how much has that first effort taken out of him? A storming second half to the full, though. He's really worked up a head of steam as he comes to the wooden sleeper section at the end.
Walk through. Lock off.
And he's there. The time